Everyone. Welcome to a video here where I'm playing Star Wars Unlimited, which is a fantasy flight game that has caught my attention. Now, the Star Wars card game over the years, there's been a few of them, and some have sucked, and some, well, there was one really good one. The one really good one was done by Wizards of the Coast, and it ran for quite a while, and then unfortunately it went out. So let me get rid of this because you don't want to see the timer of the recording here. um, so this game kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the rules from that Wizards of the Coast game, where here you have a space area and a ground area, and in that Wizards of the Coast game, you had character, ground, space, and you had to control two of the three areas to win. Uh, so pretty much like what that meant was like all units in those areas had to be destroyed. And then there was like this build system, which was really cool. So in this one, the objective is to defeat your opponent's outpost. So let me shrink myself here. So the outpost, the top left is the health. So essentially, it's like Magic the Gathering, if you want to look at it that way. Um, and no force is with you. Create a horse token. Cool. So some of the outposts have ongoing abilities there. I'm still getting used to the game there. But I have played this online in this site here called forcetable.net, where you can try out the game against the AI with multiple decks. So I have chosen Darth Maul, the Darth Maul deck. So you get a hero. So here, this AI has Admiral Piet, and they have an ongoing ability. So for this one, it's play a capital ship unit from your hand. It costs one less. And their epic action means that you can put them into the ground area over here, and they can become a unit and attack and all that. So it looks like he has a 2/7. So health of 2 and a 7 toughness. I'm going to call it toughness. So as with any game, whenever a unit or your health becomes 0 or less, you discard that, or your health in this case would be your base. You lose the game. So I'm gonna look at my cards and see if I want to mulligan. So you get unit cards, upgrade cards, and event cards from what I've been playing so far. So the upgrade cards are cool because they obviously add to whoever you attach it to. In this case, it would be good to attach this to my boss character Maul, because it would give him such a buff to his attack and his health. One attack when defeated, the force is with you. So I'm still trying to get used to like all these cards because they do different things and there's lots of decks to go through. um, so, um, 3/5 4 drop. Darth Tyrannus, but I have no ship units. These are all relatively expensive. Mm, I'm gonna risk it and keep this. So, once you decide that you keep your hand, you can mulligan only once, and then you keep your hand, and then you have to put down resources. So in this game, it's kind of like World of Warcraft for those that remember that trading card game where you can use your cards to put down as a resource to play cards, and I really like that. So in this case, Kylo Ren. When attacking your main unit, deals excess damage. You play an upgrade to this unit, you may force to draw a card. Hmm. Uh, I'll choose this card and this card to put down. My opponent does the same. So the way that the turn or round works is you go back and forth in your actions between the opponent, which is really cool and kind of different. Where it's not like you just play all the cards you can and attack and everything, and then it's the opposing turn. No, in this case, in this game, one person does their action where they're playing a card, attack with something, etc., and then that person goes and it goes back and forth until both of you pass, and then the next round comes about. And this little thing over here is an initiative token, so whoever has control of that goes first in the round each time. And so you have the option that comes up where you can take the initiative for next turn, or you can use an action ability, which is on your character, your boss guy, I guess. You can attack if you have units in play. You can play a card as long as you have resources to pay for that. So, and then you can pass. So since I'm first, I don't really have. I can play Kylo Ren at this point. So I guess I'll do that. So whenever you play a card, a unit, I should say, they come into play exhausted, meaning that they can't attack right away. It's kind of like any other card game that you've played, probably. Let's see. Well, you control a vehicle unit. This unit against Sentinel. Sentinel sucks. So Sentinel, what Sentinel is basically like any Sentinels have to be attacked by an opposing unit. They can't go for the base. They have to attack that unit. So if there's multiple Sentinels, like obviously you choose one, but it can be kind of a very good for you because you're protecting your base. Bad for the opposing player because they're trying to hit your base. So okay, I'll take the initiative. They play another 2-1 guy. Okay, so we got two enemies. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down as my third resource. And I put this on Kylo Ren, he'll be 6'5", which isn't too bad. So I'm gonna do that on Kylo Ren. Um, Draw a card because of that ability. He's got a 0/4. When you play another Underworld card, deal 1 damage to a base. Okay. Well, got two troopers there. And they don't have Sentinel because, from what I'm reading, there's no vehicle in play. I assume a vehicle's, ATV or something like that. So now the way attacking works is you can choose to attack the outposts if you can, or you choose to attack any of the units that are up there. But right now, this one doesn't have any. He's like the least threat right now. These two have a 2-1. But my guy has 6, so I'm going to attack with Kylo Ren on the base, which is a good start. Okay. So they're going after my base. My base has 28 health, well, 26 health now. His has 24 health remaining currently. Not going to activate Maul. Well, one thing to note is the epic action to activate your character to put them on the ground is you have to have six or more resources to do so. Um, but I'm going to activate Maul's ability to kill this guy because he was the only one that wasn't exhausted, potentially could attack my base for 2 damage. And I will do 1 damage to this. So what's cool about that is it does 1 damage to one and 1 damage to another, and that's great for that. What is this here? Sith Assassin hidden. This unit can't be attacked if it was played this phase. Okay. So we're gonna take the initiative again. Um let's see. My sister warrior. Potentially I want to get Darth Sidious. He's cool. You may use the Force if you do defeat each non-Sith unit with 3 or less. So that would like potentially take those out if I get that far. He has Sentinel. All these cards are good, so I'm gonna throw the sister down. And I can I'm going to play my Sentinel. So that forces him to attack him and when he's done. So he's 2 health away from death. I'm going to attack with Kylo Ren, who has a pretty good attack power of 6 right now. What's this? 1/2. When played, if you control another bounty hunter unit, you may deal 2 damage to ground unit. I assume this deck is full of bounty hunters. Okay, I can't play anything else, but I can use Maul's thing. So I'm gonna do that. 1 damage there. 1 damage there. What's this one? Oh, he got rid of my guy. Bastard. So yeah, see how that triggered there. He had another bounty hunter in there. He put it down. It dealt 2 damage to my sentinel guy. It pissed me off. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna put my cheapos down. I now have 5, so I can potentially bring out this guy. He's a 3/7, which is cool. So he's bringing out his boss guy. Each capital ship unit you play costs 2 less. Well, hopefully he won't bring out a capital ship for a while. Because I ain't got no space units right now, which is scary. Uh, and these are pre-made decks, by the way. I didn't make these for the program. So, all right, well, I'm going to continue to attack with I don't know, should I start taking these guys out? I mean, potentially take him out, but do I want to go for the throat? I'm just gonna go for the throat. Oh, we got a ship out. 1-2. Saboteur when this unit attacks an or sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. Okay. We take the action ability. Um, one here. And might as well do one there. He's hitting me there. I'm not too concerned with um, the cards right now because they're low end, like 2-1-1. He hasn't bring out a bad boy yet. I don't know. Let's see. I'd use the force. Do potentially can take out a target. And that one. That one maybe. Alright, I'm gonna throw that one down for my 6th resource. And it's funny, I've been taking initiative this entire game. Usually, I guess because yeah, I don't know. He hasn't taken initiative. Um, I guess that ends the turn if you do that. Still figuring the rules out here. Okay, so I'm gonna play a card and I'm gonna throw this down. So I'll give a unit 3/3. And kills that. You got 2 left, but I don't. No, I could do that. So I'm gonna do 2 damage to this fool. Oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't see what card he played there. It took out his own ship. Why would he do that? Okay. All right. I can't kill them. I'm gonna go after that guy with him. So attack with Kylo Ren again. I'm surprised he's been up this long. He hasn't played any cards that are bulky or nothing. He's getting him down now. Yeah, he killed him. Damn. Almost got him on the brink though. Alright, well, I'll attack with him on this guy because might as well get rid of him. I put another one of those into play. What an ass. Well, might as well activate Maul's thing. Don't want to put him in play. Yeah, I'll put him in play. So now the opponent has initiative. Okay. So I'm gonna attack with Maul on the base. 1 damage to this. So that gets rid of him. 1 damage to that. Oh, I'm 1 away from winning. Okay. Well, unless he comes out with a miraculous card, I think I have him. Uh, Control the force unit. Okay, so I can do. So I'm going to put this down because I don't think I'll need it. Let's see what he does. 3/3 trooper. I don't think that's going to help him much. So pretty much I'm going to attack with them all in the base and win. You know, damage to that, damage to that. Cool. Wow. That's the way that Star Wars works there, and I'm gonna see what new deck I wanted to try now. Okay, we chose Boba Fett. See how this Boba Fett does. So apparently it's this Piat deck again. Okay. We got here. When played, when defeated, deal 1 damage to unit. Do 2 damage. So this seems like a deck that just does damage to things. Yeah, I'll keep this hand for now. Um, put that down, and I'd rather take the unit over the event card. See what we can do. Mm, Can't really do anything. So I'm just going to take initiative. Oh, a trooper again. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do that. I can play. Not a lot of units out of my hand. I can play this guy. Raid 1 for each damage on him. He gets +1 while attacking. When attack, he may deal 1 damage to this unit and do 1 damage to another ground unit. Okay. I'm gonna play this. I think I will. I play it and it deals 1 damage to a unit, so let's get rid of you because he's only got 1 health. So that's 3 indirect damage. Sauce Boba Fett. Any methods necessary to do 1 indirect damage. Opponent. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even read his stuff. So when I deal non-combat damage, I may exhaust this leader. If I do 1 indirect damage, so I could choose to do it to base and units. Wow. All right, cool. First time playing this deck, by the way, if you hadn't guessed. Okay. When defeated, do deal 2. Wow, it's like just a damaging deck. A lot of event cards here. So I could 2 damage. I might put that one down next turn for a resource. I have to get some units going on here, man. Otherwise, I can't really attack right. And here's one, yes, 2. So I could potentially. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Play the 2/4. He's attacking my base. Whatever. And then I'm gonna play that and kill that off. And because of Boba Fett's ability, I can ping the base. I got a 2/2. The deck can have up to 15 copies of this card. This unit gets +1/+0 for each friendly swirling. So this is like rat deck for Magic. This card, sort of. Okay, so it's like a swarm. That ain't good. Okay, well, I'm tapped out. So, hmm, I guess and attack this. Might as well attack the base and pass. So I'm gonna throw the this one down. See what they do. He's attacking. Oh, he's attacking my fifth brother. Okay. So I think damage each up to 2, 3 units. That's nice. Dengar. 5/4 piloting. Attach unit gains on attack, deal 2 indirect damage to a player. If this unit is an underworld unit, deal 3 direct damage instead. So I guess I can attach it to this ship then. Cool. So kind of brings back like the Wizards of the Coast Star Wars game where there were cards, characters that you could attach to space units and giving them boosts. So I'm gonna play that. Um, Pilot, giving us a 4/4. And he's bringing in his boss character already. Okay, going after the outpost with this. Oh, I love this. This is really cool. So I see the combination of this deck already where like you got these units that are doing like whenever you do like indirect damage, you can like bounce it from Boba Fett and stuff. Like that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna take the initiative. I get smoked there. Uh, Another bounty hunter. Okay. More attack, deal 3 damage to the defending player. That's cool. Hmm. I think I'll throw that down. It is a good card, the bomber. It is a good card. So I'm going to attack the base, triggering the indirect damage to an opponent. Cool. And this brings in a corrupt politician. All right, so he has Sentinel because it's more units than I do. So that's gonna be annoying. Okay. Um. So let's throw that in. Let's get rid of this and get rid. Well, pick on an M And him getting rid of that. What's that he played? Give an experience token to each of three officials. Okay, so that's what experience does. Buffs them. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Um, I'm going to play that. And another experience. Brutal. Yeah, that guy has to die quick because he's getting buffed. I gotta start killing him off. That trooper's not gonna last in that. So I'm using him as a resource. Ground is pretty much covered by his bullshit units because he's got a 4/4 now and a 4/9. So my only hope right now is to just bombard him with the space units here. And he already has 6. If I can do 3 more to him, I'm gonna play this and hit him there. Maybe I can kill. Yeah, I should be able to. Um, 2. Nah, that guy has to die. So mm, yeah, those guys suck. Can't bring that out. So an attack here. And he's bringing another one of them. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Definitely has the ground cover, that's for sure. General Fulmer. Might as well deploy him. Pilot. Okay. Uh, so Dangor's doing that. So we'll throw him on there. Oh, that should kill him. One there. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, that cleared out the ground, so that's nice. All right. Well, I think I'm okay for resources at the moment, so we'll pass on that. Trooper. So throw that in. Opponent. Another trooper, eh? This game's a lot closer than I'd like it to be, but yeah, it's over. It's really cool that Boba Fett can be a pilot. So I won that game there. I mean, he controlled the ground mostly for that part. I really didn't have anything with space units, but I really like the synergy of this Boba Fett deck, where it's like you're kind of comboing and dealing damage to other units there. It's really cool. I like that. Okay, so I'm trying a Qui-Gon Jinn deck. Don't know what this is about, but we'll find out. 5 for a lot of expensive cards. Think I'll mulligan this one. So many of the. Oh my god, 5/3. I can only play one this turn. Ugh. I'll throw that down. That would be nice to get out. That gives me experience. Damn, gonna have to. Other cards are just too good. Um, yeah. So I'm pretty much like screwed. Playing cards. He's got one too. Oh, that doesn't have an ability. So they got two porgs and this thing. Fun. So it's one, yeah, 2 damage isn't too bad yet. Mm, that ship in there. Space. Yeah, I don't like that discard from your hand shit. So, still can't play a damn thing. Wow. Very expensive cards in this deck. Am I gonna get porked to death? Hopefully not. Sneak attack. Eh, I can actually play a card this turn. I will play unit from your hand plus 3 less. Enters play ready at the start of every game. So essentially, what this card is you put a card into play that costs X amount less, and then it can like ready and attack and stuff. But then at the end of the turn, it's defeated. So don't really want to do that for any of these. So I'm gonna play her. See what happens. He's got a Sentinel. Fun. I'll take the initiative. These porgs are attacking me. Great. Another ship. Vulture droid. Yeah, throw an Anakin down. I have played this played that card before. It's okay, but not great. So I am throwing a space unit in there because I don't want to get overrun. Played may deal 2 damage to an exhausted unit. Oh, I chose my own guy. Why the hell did I do that? I was fuck idiot. Okay, so I'm gonna attack the base. Turn a friendly non-leader unit to its owner's hand. Play and so exchange. It's all right, I guess. Um, I just yeah, this brings out this guy early. Like at least he's got 5 damage on him already. Son of a bitch. Hmm. I play that at 6, but he's gonna probably attack. I can bring him out next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna play a Sokatano. So they discard a card from their hand. And because it was a unit. Oh, I see. Okay. So I did actually got rid of a good card, the experience card. Okay. Problem is, I got my outpost being toyed with. Okay. Activate him. So he's a 4/7. I'm going to attack with Qui-Gon. I gotta kill him off. Attack this thing. Oh, it's a Sentinel. Fuck off. Yeah, because of his ability. It's king ass. I'm not gonna do that. Got rid of a good ship. Bastard. Okay, well, I'm playing this on Qui-Gon. Exhausting in, exhausting in. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So I am. I should have used this as a resource. The thing I don't like about this card is that after the turn ends, it goes away. I mean, it's good for like I guess lesser cards or lesser costing cards, but it's not gonna really help me in this case. Yeah, I could put her in play. She goes away, giving Quagon +2. Just decent. I have to get rid of that ass wipe there. I don't like him. The Admiral. I could have attacked the base, but no, I'm not gonna do that. So now he can't use him for the rest of the game at least. I'm way behind in my damage here. So I gotta play this. Then I gotta play that. Give so it's a total 5. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I can play. Actually, I can play this. 2 damage to exhausted unit. Well, why not? Now you have no space units. Ah, fuck off. Another vulture. Yeah, I might as well attack with this while I can. Um, trade off. It's going away at the end of the turn anyway, so really doesn't matter. But did take out the sentinel or the trooper there, so that's something. I guess destroy. These are all ground units. Damn, no space units here. Uh, yeah, I read what it did. It's just not a card I'm going to be using at the moment. I take that out somehow. All right, well, let's throw him down because he's a badass. All right. So let's play that. Okay. It's fucking Sentinel. He's one health away from death. So I don't like that. So I had to attack with a Sentinel. Should have used a Sokotano to finish him off. Damn. And save him some damage. Alright. So we could put this potentially on Ahsoka. Shield. Okay, I'm not going to put anything out for resources. I think I'm alright. Another Assassin. So let's throw it on her. It's the duplicate, eh? I didn't realize that. Uh, how do you get rid of it? Can't click anything. Won't let me. Won't let me do it. Damn it! It's like frozen. Why would it shows the one on Qui-Gon because he's like near death anyway? It's not letting me. Oh, I see. Okay. Um, might as well attack with Qui-Gon because he's near the end. I'm not gonna bother with that. Uh, no. Should attack. Hmm. I'll attack with Silka. I'll attack with this guy. Well, it was a little close there. Got a couple of space units in there. Helped. I think the buffs from playing her and the lightsaber were really good. He didn't really have. I'm surprised that he didn't have more space units to put in a vulture because they would have been 4-2, which is significant attacking my base. I definitely would have thrown this at one of them to get them, but he didn't play that. So the biggest issue was having him out. He was like 2-7, and then some of those like experience buffs could really like make him annoying, like last game. But I pulled that one out, and cool. Anyway, that was a couple of games for you to just kind of like look at. You played the Qui-Gon one and stuff. The Darth Maul one is probably my favorite so far, but I do like the Boba Fett one on the combination of dealing indirect damage, which is really cool. So anyway, that's the video for today, and thanks for watching. Give a like and a thumbs up and all that fun stuff, and let me know in the comments if you have played this or not, and let me know your thoughts.